Hello and welcome to the weekly walkthrough with me, the Kid here at Red Gaming Tech, bringing you my picks of the past week's news. Unfortunately, I even gave some extra time on last week's Guess the Game competition, and unfortunately nobody managed to get it. The closest anyone came was like an old version of Silent Hill, which I kind of see where you were going with that, because the character does look a bit like Harry from Silent Hill, but no, it's nothing to do with Silent Hill. It was the mid-90s PC point-and-click adventure game Darkseed. So I thought I'd go a little bit easier on you this week, see if anyone can guess this game, which is probably more well-known. But anyway, so I'm going to be playing this and chatting with you about what's been going on in the last week. I don't think this game says what the name of the game is during gameplay. Anyway. So what we got going on this week? So the Mac release of SimCity, obviously being the new SimCity, has unfortunately encountered many of the same issues that plagued the PC release, leaving a lot of players unable to play the game at all. The issues with the PC version were due to kind of servers going down and things like that. The issues that have been going on with the Mac version are slightly different. It's things like the game being physically unable to run. Some people having issues where they can't run the game in any language apart from English. Excuse the burp again. So yeah, it's not looking good for good old EA on the SimCity front. So yeah, anyone who's well, I'm not going to say anyone who was stupid enough to get the Mac version, but anyone who purchased the Mac version is going to be sorely disappointed in that they haven't escaped the issues that plagued the PC release, and looks like they're going to have to wait a while before they can get into the game, just like the PC players did. So I guess it's kind of fair in a way, in a very kind of annoying way. But yeah, if you've purchased the game on Mac, expect a delay before you're going to be able to play it, because they're still working on those issues. I'd imagine this was kind of the last thing EA wanted to happen with this launch. After what happened with the PC one, you'd think that they would be kind of praying for a smooth release this time around. Unfortunately, that's not happened for them. So if you have bought the Mac version and you're experiencing issues, EA are aware of the ongoing problems. If you check their website, follow their Twitter, etc., they're posting updates on progress with resolving those issues. But yeah, don't make any plans for the next few days to be able to play the game with kind of reliably in any way. So let's just see, I played this game a lot as a kid, and I forgot how hard it was. Anyway. Moving on, what else we got? Cliff Bleszinski has put out a fourth image teasing his new project. Obviously, he left Epic Games a little while ago now, and he's been kind of teasing this new thing he's got going on. And a lot of the images he's been putting out kind of don't really commit too much to one genre of game yet. The most recent one he's put out is kind of an urban image with a couple of figures in the foreground and some background stuff going on. Sorry, let me just get this bastard. There we go. So yeah, it's kind of an urban background with a couple of figures at the front. Some of the previous images have been kind of contradictory to an urban setting, kind of almost like sporty looking images. So I really have no idea where he's going with this, but he's been behind some of my favourite game series of all time. I mean, his lesser known stuff like Jazz Jackrabbit back in the day was one of my favourite games as a kid. I was probably playing that around the same time I used to play this, actually. I'd love to see that brought back, but I think they attempted a 3D entry to the series and it kind of never took off. I don't think it was ever released. But yeah, so go and check out that image. You can find that on his Twitter, I believe. He's posted that image up. But it's all over the internet as well. So as for what he's got planned, I don't know. He's obviously a free agent nowadays. He kind of, he's doing his own thing. He still hasn't given any word on whether he's going to be starting up a new studio, but he did say it's kind of a matter of when rather than if. So we'll just have to wait for news on that. Hopefully it'll be as big a success as Epic was. I'm not sure whether he founded Epic or whether he was there from the start. He was very young when he started working there. He must have been 17 odd. Oh, I lost a soldier. Bollocks. Yeah, so he was in kind of his mid to late teens, like when he joined Epic. Oh, this bit always confused me. How do you do this again? It took me ages as a kid to figure out how you use grenades and stuff. But yeah, go check that image out. It looks like he's got something interesting coming. Am I stuck on the tree? No, I'm good. So I have to destroy these buildings, otherwise people just keep coming out. Right. Yeah, so, not too much to say on that, as he's in the teasing stage at the moment. Can I pick up this box? I can. That gives me 4 grenades. Now, how do I use grenades is the question. Anyway, what else have we got for you this week? HMV will be holding a midnight launch event for GTA 5. That's HMV being in the UK. How do I do this? Oh, bollocks. Yeah, HMV is a retailer of movies, games, etc. in the UK. They will be holding a midnight launch event. Not as for whether it's across all of their stores, I'm not sure. But I'd imagine the larger stores, my local one, will be holding a launch event. That's, well, actually, I'm not going to say where I live. That's probably not the best idea. I'm in England, obviously. But yeah, they're going to be holding a midnight launch event. My pre-order is down with Game. They haven't come out and said whether they're going to be doing one, but I'd be surprised if they didn't, given the number of pre-orders that game's had. If there is a midnight launch event, I'll be going down. I'm absolutely itching to play that game. The reason this weekly walkthrough is actually late this week is I had to head down to Bournemouth kind of on short notice for a couple of days with the family. Now, how do I do this? Do I just click on the grenade? No. There is it like middle mouse button? Did that exist when this game came out? Yeah, I had to head down to Bournemouth kind of on short notice. And next weekend I will be at Alcon up in Leicester, hanging out with the likes of Doug Walker and people from Fighting Dreamers Productions, anyone who's familiar with them. Yeah, it's a pretty cool event. It's a 4-day event. You have to register quite a lot in advance, and it's a bit expensive. You know, I'm not really sure I really have the money this year, but you know, it's all booked and paid for, so I'm going to be going along, having a good time. That's Thursday till Sunday. So yeah, come along. It's actually, I think it's sold out now, but yeah, come along next year. It's quite a limited. There's a limited number of people. It's about 300 to 400, I think. But come along next year if you're up for that. They usually get some pretty cool guests. It's just 4 days of just mucking around and having fun. It's in the Student Union bar and across the whole uni. Got a whole load of things going on, gaming tournaments, etc. I'm going to stop plugging Alcon now. And I've lost my train of thought. Yeah. Don't know how I got from... Yeah, oh yeah. So the week after I'm at Alcon will be the GTA 5 launch, so I will be there at midnight to pick up my pre-order. I pre-ordered like the stupendous edition. I doubt I'll actually be getting that now. I'll probably just plump for the standard one on 360. I'd imagine my sister's going to be getting the PS3 version. She's got one set up in her room, so she's going to be ragging that. So we'll both just be rinsing it at the same time, I'd imagine. So I'll have to kind of get myself motivated to like put the videos out and stuff while I'm taking breaks from that game. I really want to know how to throw a grenade. Oh, bollocks. Right, while I figure out how to throw a grenade... yeah, so get yourself down to HMV if you've got your pre-order there, or even if you haven't, I'd imagine they'll have copies available for walk-ins. That'll be midnight on the 14th of September, I believe. So yeah, get down there, get it going, and start rinsing the game. And then obviously a couple of weeks after that, GTA Online goes live, which I'll also be partaking in. There's no extra charge for that. I imagine it'll be similar to the online play for GTA 4. But yeah, well, they have put a trailer out for that now, which you can go and check out. Yeah, I imagine I'll be getting online with that. I will probably put up my gamer tag at some point if people want to come and play with me. That sounds really wrong. I'm just shooting guys and not getting anywhere here. Yeah, anyway, midnight launch at HMV for GTA 5. Get on it. Now. That's how you do it. You have to get one guy to do it. Okay, I think I'm actually down to one guy. Okay, it's Stu. It's all on you. Okay. Up next, Terraria has been released on iOS at a price of $4.99. I'd imagine that's probably about $2.99 in UK money. Terraria was a game that I bought when it was kind of still in beta on Steam. One of my friends was kind of saying, yeah, you've got to get this game, it's amazing, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I did. I actually really liked it. I didn't play it for like a really long amount of time because obviously Minecraft was kind of the big thing when that came out still, and I was playing a lot of Minecraft. So, and you know, it's almost like Minecraft in 2D, but it's kind of doing a bit of a disservice to say that. How did I do that? Bollocks. But yeah, that's now available on iOS, so that would include iPhone, iPod Touch, and iPads. I'd recommend an iPad because you know, playing it on a tiny little screen would probably be quite difficult. So yeah, it's pretty cheap. I think it's like £5 on Steam or like a few dollars. Oh, it's really bothering me. How do I do this? Is there a key for it? G maybe. So yeah, get yourself Terraria. It's a good game, quite addictive. I think about to do a Let's Play channel. I think the channel header video on that channel was me playing Terraria. So I mean, to try and describe what sort of game it is, it's picture Minecraft in 2D, but a lot more in depth. Like there's more kind of dungeony stuff and a lot more variety of weapons and crafting and things, and you can build houses and people will come and populate them, and you get traders that come in and stuff. It's a fun game to play around with. It's not something you can, well, unless you like that kind of thing. I mean, I don't tend to play the more kind of those kind of games. I don't know. I tend to play them in short bursts. Like I really enjoy them for a little bit, and then I get bored very quickly. But yeah, if you're into your kind of like, you know, free-form adventure creation, sort of creativity and adventure games, you will absolutely love it. I'd say it's definitely worth the price. Get down there, give it a go. I'd say get on the App Store and download it for a few quid. You'll get a few quid's worth of entertainment out of it, guaranteed. Anyway, what's the final one this week? Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn sales have been put on hold until the servers are expanded. I still haven't figured out how to throw a grenade, and I'm kind of giving up on it at this point. So yeah, basically they kind of had a bit of an unexpected influx of players in the first few days of sale, and have now halted sales until they can actually accommodate the number of players coming in wanting to play the game. I haven't registered myself yet. I actually bought the original version of the game, and I believe you can get the game client for free if you did that. I think you get a couple of weeks of free access to the game, but as for, you know, how long you get, I think it's until like early September you get free access to the game, which is going to be cool to try it out with. I'll be giving that a go once I tried to install it earlier and I had a few issues, which is probably due to the the server for downloading the game being shut down. So basically, they haven't said how long it's going to be. They've posted a message on the official website saying we've halted sales. This is the reason. Haven't said when they're going to resume sales or downloads of the game. It could be a little while. Hopefully, it won't be too long, because I'm keen to give it a go. I definitely want to give it a second chance. I was kind of underwhelmed by the original release of Final Fantasy XIV, but I'm definitely willing to give it another chance. I think it definitely had potential. I don't think it was as bad as all the sites made out. So I would imagine by the next weekly walkthrough I'll probably have an update for you on that. As for when you're going to be able to get in and play the game. Why the hell can I not throw a grenade? I'm going to start mashing keys now until I can figure out, because this game is mostly like mouse driven. Do you hold this? Do you do that? Do you like click there? Or yeah, so that's not going to be available to purchase direct download for a period of time, for an unspecified period of time basically. So people wanting to get in on that, you're going to have a little wait unless you've already bought the game and downloaded it. Jeez, that was a massacre. So yeah, you can have a little wait, but yeah, if you bought Final Fantasy XIV, the original, definitely go for it, because it's the game's free. You're only paying your subscription fee to play it, and from what I hear, it's been greatly improved, which is a good thing. I don't really play MMOs that much. I was all over Final Fantasy 11. What's Final Fantasy 11? Yeah, I was all over that back when that was on the MMO scene. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into this. I think it's about £8, $10 a week, or a month to play it even. Hopefully it'll get a good following like 11 did, and it'll have success for some time to come, just once this waiting period's over. So yeah, I'll update you on the next weekly walkthrough when I have more info on when the suspension on the sales period is going to end. So yeah, I guess that's probably the point to wrap up, and I never did figure out how to throw the fecking grenade. So I will be back next week with another pick of the coming week's news here at Red Gaming Tech, your source for your daily dose of gaming news and goodness and things like that. So yeah, check back next week for more info. Post in the comments if you can tell me what game I'm playing. I'll give you a hint. It's not the sequel. Just to narrow it down. Oh, okay. Just to narrow it down even further, it's not the sequel. First person to post in the comments, I will give the honour of having their name mentioned in the next video. Until then, let's see, let's just run through again. Don't expect to be able to play SimCity if you just bought it on a Mac for a little while. Go and check out that picture that Cliff Blazinski has put out on his Twitter and various other places. Get down to HMV at midnight on GTA 5 release day if you have a pre-order, or even if you don't, hopefully on the off chance you'll be able to get a copy of the game for GTA 5. Terraria is now available for iOS at a price of $4.99, or some similar amount of pounds and pennies. Go and check that out if you're into that style of game. And Final Fantasy XIV you will not be able to purchase or download for an unspecified period of time. I'll keep you updated on that. Until then, I'll see you next week. I'm the Kid here at Red Gaming Tech. Have a good one, and post in the comments if you can tell me what game I'm playing and failing at.